Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Back with our good friends Rivet and Kit. And Kit has now been well sated. He was thirsty. If you guys are wondering why we're not in the same spot we were when we left off the last episode, we have traveled. We have done a few things. That's because I have recorded another episode. I recorded one yesterday on Saturday. Oh, happy Sunday, by the way. And I didn't know if I was going to have time today to record one or not. And I woke up kind of feeling fresh and refreshed and stuff, so I decided to record another episode. Don't know what I'm going to do with the one I did yesterday. It may still get shown, probably will, but I'm not 100% sure because, you know, I kind of rambled on. Don't know if I'm going to talk about some of the same stuff today or not, so it could be kind of like a double dipping kind of day, but I don't care. So happy Sunday. So yeah, I wanted to talk about a few things. First off is I'm going to put a link in the description down below. If you guys are a member of my Discord group, we have a member, SG Gopher, has been working on a game called First Light, and it's a voxel-based game. So this, as you know, Cube World is voxel-based. So First Light definitely pays homage to the look and style of Cube World, but they're doing their own thing. And they have a Twitter account that they've been posting. They have YouTube as well. I posted a few videos, but they've found that Twitter is an easier way to get the information out without, you know, having to do the video editing and recording and all that other stuff. Trust me, I can understand that, where you can just take screenshots, talk about it, and post it. So if you guys are interested at all in the development of a game, go ahead and check out the Twitter. Like I said, it's going to be down below in the description. It's called First Light is the name of the game. And I'm excited to watch, actually just excited to play it first off, but I'm excited to watch the development of this. I've always liked the behind the scenes aspect of some of the things, and the fact that, you know, I'm one of 5 people that are following the Twitter account currently, and I like it. I dig it a lot, and I'm looking forward to seeing how everything progresses. So if you guys want to follow suit, feel free, go ahead. It's awesome. It's cool. And again, as I've said many times before, I like to support in my community. If you guys do something cool, you think you're unique, feel free to always post information in my Discord, and or even send it to me on Twitter, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. And if I remember, sometimes it's just a matter of remembering, I'll talk about it. But this is one of the ones that I wanted to address. And it's actually one of the reasons I wanted to record this today, because I've been wanting to talk about the development of First Light, and I haven't been, and I keep forgetting. And that's on me. So sorry, guys. I've been meaning to talk about it. But anyway, let's get back to the regular scheduled program. This is another thing I did talk about in the last episode, is what you call a grouping of insect cards. I think I called them a mush. Or mash or mush. Come on, guys. Let's get all together. Let's get in here. You ready? Huddle! Mush. They're called a mush. I love it. I love it. So, yeah. Things have been going kind of interesting. Okay, let's get over. Let's go over here. Yeah, this week has been really weird. I had 4 days off of work, which I was hoping to accomplish a lot of things. I don't get a whole lot of time off from work between doing this and my regular job. There's very limited time for me to do a lot of personal stuff that I want to do with my new channel. So I've been trying to do the balance thing, and it's not that I haven't had the time sometimes, or I do, but it's the weather doesn't cooperate. I found more often than not, I'll get ready to do a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll get out and the wind picks up, or the rain or the snow or something happens. And it's kind of, it's left me in a bit of a funky place. When you have all these dreams and aspirations of accomplishing and doing something, and then you keep on getting sidelined, it just seems like the fates are aligning to not let it work. It gets a little disheartening, and you know, and it's a tough one to swallow some days, because I mean, I really want to get started on it, and I'm like, I got all the gear finally, everything that I need is ready. And as soon as I'm ready, it seems like everything else isn't, which is fine. I'm not here to bitch and moan about it, but just letting you guys know, if you're wondering what development on that's been happening, and you know, if I sound a little down or if I sound a little off, there's a multitude of things happening in my life that kind of get in the way of having a good time. And it's just life in general, you know. I'm not trying to have a pity party or anything. I'm just letting you guys know that there are days I get kind of blue, get kind of down. And this last week has been one of those weeks where it's been harder and harder for me to get excited about things. And it's living in a transition right now. I've had I've had a bit of a transitional phase for the last little while, and when I moved to Halifax, I thought everything would be a little bit better, and it's been good. I mean, getting back in Canada has been phenomenal and all that, but it has not been perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And again, that's because my expectations for things are different. What I want in my life has not necessarily all come together. And as I'm growing and as I'm taking a look and being introspective, I've been noticing that I'm lacking a few things in my life. And I want to address those. I want to get them changed. And so by doing so means that I may have to uproot myself again and, take the leap of faith and move again. And I think this time will be for any time I move is for the best. I mean, you don't, and I talked about this the other day, is that moving, doing a dead space thing, and people were talking about moving and whatnot in it. And I don't get, why is it, I don't understand sometimes how weird my life is. Like when I was a young child, we moved all the time. My father was a salesman back in the 70s. And like he moved from office to office to office, promotion to different jobs. And I get that. He was a career salesman, and it was his life. But for me as a kid, I ended up being uprooted all the time. So I didn't have a lot of friends that, like, I didn't grow up having childhood friends or people that I knew for multiple years. I've known people like as an adult longer, thanks to social media, for sure for that. But yeah, I mean, I grew up not really knowing anybody. 6 months, 6 weeks to a month, whatever. Like you're in a school and you're uprooted and you go into the next one. Our family was really tight. But that thing of moving on to the next thing has always been in my head. It's just part of my life, part of my culture. And I'm the only one in my family that maintains it. And that's the other weird thing, is like everybody else in my family seemed to settle down. But for whatever reason, I never did. I tried. I really did try. But it fails me every single time. And I think it's just because of the fact that there's something in me that's different, that wanderlust has never left me. And I don't know if it's that I've never been happy enough to settle down or what it is, but something is lacking in my life that won't allow me to settle down. But I'm not going to use that as a detriment to myself, but because I like to travel, I like to go and see new places and see new things and experience new things. And I think that's part of what drives me a little bit, is that, I want to see more of the world. I don't want to be just locked into this one area and just sit and just do nothing. Hello, phone. Thank you for chirping. So, when it comes, whoa, that's a big over. So when it comes to uproot myself and move, for me, that's the easiest thing to do. Like, it's not a complicated process or anything. And I always enjoy it. That is one nasty looking ogre. We'll wreck him because it's what we do. So he could be a bit of a beast. We'll wreck him. It's okay. Okay. I got my guard on. Yeah. So yeah, I'm contemplating and looking at making some changes. And again, a lot of this stems from my thoughts on what I want to do with my new channel, thoughts I want to do with my life in general, and just general not fitting in is part of it. Oh, that was not bad. Oh dear God, Frogman, that was us. He spawned in us and tried to wreck us really closely. Oh my God. Yeah. So. One of the things that I miss, I've grown up in cities for a big chunk of my life, and Halifax is not necessarily a big city. It's a small city, but it has dreams and aspirations of being a much bigger city, and it does not always accomplish what it's trying to do. And it's down home homey, and there's a lot of people here that have, I think, and again, this is for me. I'm not complaining about the people or anything here. It's just that a lot of people that are here seem to be well settled and adjusted, and they're set in their life. And I, again, use the transitions in a lot of the cities I've lived in where it's impersonal. People are busy and people are always on to the next thing, I think. And that's the other thing that I kind of miss here. People kind of are, set in their ways. They've got everything they want in their life is already settled in, and I'm not that person. And I've got all these dreams and aspirations, and I seem to feel like some days I'm the only dreamer in a room, and I can't surround myself by that, and I think that's part of it. That's even when I'm out wandering around. I don't see a lot of the stuff that I'm looking for in a place. And it's just a good transition to be here, but for the long term, I don't think this is going to be the place for me. And it kind of sucks, you know, I just got here. But, you know, I'm almost 50, and when I turn 50, I want to be in a place that I'm happy and excited about, and where I'm at right now is not going to be it. Listen, Lizardman, your kind needs to just go away. So that's, yeah, so there will be some transition, some change. I've addressed it in the other video too, but yeah, it is what it is, and, you know, I'm really hoping I find something over here. I would really like there to be a boss that I can actually defeat today, other than the ogre. That'd be phenomenal. But yeah, everything works going okay. You know, the job is a job. I do what I do with it. I don't defeat a Saurians everywhere. Can't find a troll when I want one because I got a Christmas troll. I think that's what it is, or is it? Yeah, I think the Yeti is the Christmas tree. I can't keep track. Kit's the yeah, Kit's one of them. I can't remember what I've done. There is no keeping up with everything. We're going to level up, though, with this. We're 208. We're going to go to 209. I guarantee it. Look at that. See, 209. I said it. I told you. You got to listen to me sometimes. That was good. We did it. That was easy. That was worth the trek through the jungle. Let's go take a look here. And then we'll, if this is a good biome, we'll check it out. If not, there's a lot to do right here. Let's do this. Let's just go up. Let's just do this. I second guess myself, as you can see. That's all part of that transitional phase thing. That was good. I forgot to roll. Duck, dodge, roll. Oh, gosh. Oh. Listen, I just took care of your boss, and he was not happy with me, but you're not happy with me either. Oh, dear God, Scubbles. I've had nothing but problems with bulls and ogres. It's just been... Oh, is he following me? He is. Listen, you. You don't need to be in the water. Thank you. Kit, get over here. Thank you. Let's ride my steed, Kit. Yeah, let's go wreck this thing. That should be fun. I think that's a little bit further than I expected. That's okay. We've got more stuff to talk about. But yeah, really excited for my son today. He's heading off to Comic-Con in Toronto, which is something I'm endlessly jealous of. My ex-wife was asking me a couple of weeks ago about if my son would enjoy Comic-Con because she was looking for things to do. Right now he's on spring break, or March break if we call it what it is, and she was just always trying to do something fun with him on their holiday things, and she was looking around and she found Comic-Con and asked me if I thought he'd be interested. So my immediate reaction was, are you kidding me? Of course he will. He's my son. I want to go. So they're actually heading off. They're taking a train into Toronto today, and they're going to go and enjoy. And I am endlessly jealous of the fact that they get to have such a lovely adventure today, and I have to go to work. See, another thing. It's like, I'm just not happy with this. That's the other thing, you know, nothing. I'm not going back into it. Not getting back into it. Everything's good. Let's talk about my boy. So yeah, they're going off to the Comic-Con today, and I wish that I was handy. I've even just texted her before I started recording. It's like, I wish that I was still in Toronto. I could show you guys around to some of the other stuff that, you know, they don't necessarily would get to. They don't live in Toronto, obviously, but they're taking a train in, and they're making a day out of it. And I love that. Like, I like making days of adventures like that. You know, you just, you know, hop on a bus, hop on a train, go someplace new, and I wish I'd done that on my vacation. Because I had, well, I call it vacation, I had 4 days off, but I wish I'd done something like that, just so I could have, you know, taken a look at other things. But the weather was so crap. We had massive storm come through, and here in Halifax, we got it easy. Outside of here, it was pretty hard. I mean, I've been looking online, and some of the snow they have in New Brunswick, it's just massive. And, like, I'm happy I'm here for that, because, I mean, right now we have no snow. Woke up yesterday to another portal. Where are we? See it? Scubble? Where'd you hide the portal? It's got to be here someplace. Okay. Let's go take a gander at it. I've looked at these things before, and we found one recently, so if I could only remember where it was. That's the other thing. I can never remember. So there, another portal. Ta-da! We're not going into it. Okay, let's wreck up. So yeah, Comic-Con. He gets to do a whole bunch of stuff I wish I was doing. And then it was funny because Max's wife was like, well, I don't know what we're going to do. You know, what are we going to do with all the time? We're at the convention, then we have to be in town for like 6 or 7 hours or something like that. I'm like, you can spend 7 hours easy at the comic book convention. She's like, I can't see it. So I can't wait to hear her feedback on what else they do, if they do anything else, because I'm assuming once you get in, it's just going to be insanity. I love the conventions like that. People all dressed up. People, like, just the spirit and the energy of people is phenomenal. I love that. And the creativity of people. As you guys could probably tell, I do like the creative side of people. So much. I wish, really wish that our society would spend more time focusing on the positive, creative things that people do instead of the negative, horrible things that people do. And I find it funny is that so much of what we get fed every day by the media is meant to make us consume more. And as I get older, as I pay attention to it more, it just kind of feeds into it, you know, that fear makes you do things differently, and despair, and like so much of the media is focused on those things, and it makes you sit, it makes you click, it makes you engage with it more and more and more, and then the more we watch it, the more we get upset, and the more upset we get, the more vocal we get, and the more engagement, and it just seems to be an endless bitter cycle of negativity instead of positivity, which again, one of the things that I'm very excited that we're doing is the Positivity Challenge for Life here on the channel. That is one crazy looking pyramid we're going to go wreck. Listen, I did not come here to talk to you guys, Beatles. We're here to look at this pyramid. Man, that is a lot of stuff. Well, you guys are alpacas. Can we climb this? I don't know. Let's try it. I don't know if I have the wherewithal to climb this whole thing. Probably not. That's a massive. We're gonna get? Oh, we did. Good Lord, we got to the top of that. That was one heck of a climb. Now we know the limits of our climbing abilities. Wow, that's huge. Let's do it. Yeah. See, we're gonna do something creative today. We're gonna go inside and do something we've never done before. We're gonna wreck a pyramid. I'm kidding. Wreck more pyramids than I know what to do with, but I'm good. I'm good with this. This makes me happy. The other reason I wasn't so happy with the other episode is that we didn't get to do anything fun like this. What do we got? That. Okay, so this is gonna be a low-level one, which is good. Kind of good. Are we going? Yeah. Oh God. Nope, that was bad. Let's drink a potion. What are we at? Oh, blues. This could be a bit of a challenge. This could be a lot of fun. Blues can be a real challenge. Especially when you get a gaggle of them like that. Ooh, Kit, you're missing out on all the fun. You should come down here. Dear God. Listen, you. Ooh. I had to talk about Kit and his brethren came over and tried to eat my face. Take potion. Let's make sure we have enough potions for this. We get 6 more. Yeah, this would be perfect. This will be fine. We'll survive. So yeah, jealous of my boy. No, and it's not. I'm not. I just. This is the thing too. Is where I'm living is I'm as far away from my son as when I was living in Florida, and that's hard to deal with. I just want to see and do more and hang out with him. So, you know, part of me wants to move to a place that's closer to him, but I don't want to go back to Toronto. I have too many. It's too expensive, first off. But there's too many things that I don't want to accomplish again. And Toronto would bring back a whole bunch of failed attempts at things, and relationships and things, of course, being included in that. You know, Toronto was a great city to live in, but it was not my city. Which is, again, my problem in life is that I keep on looking and dreaming for this mythical place, and maybe that's going to be my thing in life, is always looking for another place to be, and, you know, not ever kind of just sitting down and saying this is home. You know, my home is the road, and I do feel comfortable traveling. That's the other thing too. Listen, you. Jeez Louise. Mage. Listen, Mage. Thank you for dying. I have no idea. Oh God, this is a packed pyramid. Taking another potion. How many potions do I have left? I have 11 here, and 6 here. Okay, so I must have just gotten an upgraded one from the other ones we had before. No express elevator. We're good. Okay, Kit, where are you? We need a Kit in here. There we go. And yep. Oh god. Other thing I'm excited for this week, and I got to readjust a whole bunch of stuff in my room, leveled up, is Sea of Thieves is coming out on Xbox and PC this week. You guys haven't seen anything about it. Oh my god, I'm so excited to try it. It's done by Rare, and these are the guys behind like Banjo-Kazooie and Diddy Kong or Donkey Kong Country and stuff. Perfect Dark, GoldenEye. I think they basically made every game I loved in Nintendo 64 back in the day. So I've been a fan of their stuff for quite a while. But Sea of Thieves is a pirate-based game, multiplayer. So I'm really excited to get into it and playing it. But it's good. I got the Xbox Pass. It's the Game Pass, and when you have the Game Pass, it's included all their exclusive games. You get access to the day of release. So, you know, the only thing I have to have is Xbox Live, which I already have, and Game Pass. I'm like, oh wow. So it's kind of sucks. As if I love the Game Pass, and it's a great model, and I've gotten some really cool games out of it. But you know, when you pay a subscription for that, and you got to pay a subscription for playing live and stuff, it's going to be a lot of money every month. It's like $20 a month when you look at it, and that adds up. You know. Okay, this is not where I need to be. Did I do it? Listen, move right here. Oh man, going through potions like they're candy. So yeah. Oh god, Kit, sorry. I thought you were coming to eat me. I didn't think you were on my side. This is the right kind of challenge. This is just on the verge of being too much versus you know, too easy. It balances nicely. And it's not that the guys are terribly hard to kill, it's just that when they get in mass it can be problematic. I'm gonna do that. I'm mage, I can shoot from afar and wreck them. Listen, you. I knew you were around. You killed my kid, but you died. Nobody kills my kid, but me. No, I can't even kill Kit. See, Kit can come here. Look, I'll fire at him. Nothing. Just gives him love. This is how we pet our kids in the game. I really hope that it's a mage I'm fighting. Part of me wants it, and part of me doesn't want it. Because a mage can be... Oh, it's a warrior. Warrior orc. Warrior orc. Let's get out of his way. Listen, you. I know you're excited to see me. I know. I'm famous. I'm famous in Cube World. I'm Rivet the Mage. Dear God. Potion. Holy crap. Okay, let's get around here. Okay, he's coming. He's coming for us. Recharge. Keep him on his toes. You never know when he's gonna... Oh, listen, you. He survived that? No, you do not. 211? When the heck did we get that level? Oh, that's right. We leveled up in the middle of the battle, and then we just did another one here. That's phenomenal. Okay, Kit, let's do it. Let's do the express elevator. Anybody up for that? I am. I think there was some... There had to have been. There's traps all over the place in here. Well, let's listen. Any? When you want them, they're never handy. Where the heck are the traps? There we go. Ah, gotta love the express elevators. And that will conclude our episode today. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. That was much better than the other one. Again, kind of on the fence as to what we're going to do with the other episode, but it's good. I'm happy. I might release it. Yeah, I'll probably put it up for tomorrow, you guys, if you don't mind double dipping. There's been a lot of streaming done this last week. I'm planning on doing more. So if you guys enjoy watching me do the live streams, the VODs will always be here on YouTube. I'll transfer them over from Twitch, but if you want to see me live, follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Discord. Send me messages. I do try to put updates when I'm going live on the Discord. So if you don't want to follow me on other social media, that's fine. Discord is where you can get me. But anyway, thanks again, everybody, for all your continued support here on the channel. And thanks for putting up with my crap and my grief sometimes. Again, life is a flux. I'm trying my best. Every day is a challenge, but I'm doing my best. So keep me updated what you guys are doing, and if you guys are into anything fun and creative, let me know. I always want to see what you guys are up to. But anyway, thanks again, and I will see you guys tomorrow in our past episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.